Is this the moment? I
Yes,
feel it is.
yeah,
I feel y'all's a great launch.
Recognize the sponsors.
Okay, so
yes.
we have the Holbrook Powell Foundation gave us a really big landmark grant, and then we have our gold sponsors after that are the Tonto Apache Tribe, the Shed Kings, the Gila County itself, the CARE, which is the
Central Arizona
Association of Realtors. I was missing the C. And Calico Springs Studios, a great little film studio up at Coles Ranch. They are gold sponsors. Silver sponsors are Earnhardt Auto Centers, Mogian MHA, True West Magazine, Rim Country Museum, Roadrunner Rubbish, and Axis Culture Group. And then our copper sponsors are the Territorial Troopers, Coles Ranch Stables, Christine Croak of ERA Realty. Hilton runs Coles Ranch, and they are also a copper sponsor, and so is Bruce Everett, a friend of the festival. So a big shout out to them. This would not be possible without them. That's, again, why so much of what we're offering can be free.
Yes, and so when we talk about free activities, the movies, those are still a case where you pay to see the movies. There's different packages that we'll talk about, that you can purchase to see one movie, all the movies. There's the luncheon, but the free activities you're talking about on Sunday, so last day of the event, there is the Sunday Doings at the Rim Country Museum, and there'll be pony rides, exhibits, relay races, dummy roping, museum tours, games, food, vendors, and a lot of those activities will be free, correct?
They'll all be free except what you want to buy for food or from the artists. We have 6 or 7 artists exhibiting, wonderful vendors. There's a great gift shop in the museum. My goodness, the museum is so generous, and they're doing tours for free. Everybody's volunteering, and they have a fantastic gift shop and exhibits inside.
So that is great. Again, all of these sponsors that you named are making that possible. So that's really cool. So again, this event kicks off August 7th, and it starts with a free cowboy poetry at Noli's, where Noli's just a wonderful little business with books about local history, local authors, and that poetry reading is from 5 to 7 p.m. at Noli's. Noli's was a part of this last year as well, weren't they?
Yes, they were. We had a signing with Bob Rosebell and Stuart Rosebrook there. This year they're doing a signing that anybody can come to at the Sawmill Theater right before the showing of Tombstone at 2 o'clock on Saturday.
On Saturday, that's right. So then, let me see, Thursday, the poetry reading. Friday, there's a free Western dance at Mackey's.
Oh,
so
yeah.
right here,
right
in
here.
the Sawmill Complex.
Right.
Oh yeah, and tell us a little bit about this one. Who's been involved in this one,
well,
Miranda?
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Yep. We've assembled a custom band for this so that we're going to get really an authentic Western heritage experience through music and dance. So if anybody that has been here for a while remembers they used to have the street dance. So hopefully next year we'll get into the street. But Mackey's this year is stepping up for us, and they've got a great venue for that. We'll be outside with a big dance floor, and they're going to serve food and have drinks, and so it's just going to be a fun time.
Yes.
Colonel Kenny Murphy has put together the Blue Skies Band, and they're playing mostly Arizona artists from back in the day and present. And fun stuff. Bob Rosebell has his own rock band in the valley, and they're going to bump into a bit of rock, and he's going to join in for a few songs.
Wow. Yeah, and I can see that. I know in the past when you talk about the street dance that was down in front of the Oxbow and the Lone Pine Hotel and that area. This area right here, not a bad little spot because you have Colcord, and what is the road behind the theater that cuts over to Frontier? So you have those two roads, so a little section of Main Street that you can still access. You know, you just have a little drive around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be fun. A little street dance like back in the day.
Yeah. Well, it makes it very easy for us to do it at Mackey's.
Yes.
Because they provide great service, great food, and have a great space. So we're grateful for that. And we're close to the street, so it counts.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so
the address is Main Street.
So
It is.
you're slowly moving closer
Yes, we are.
to the street.
We are.
We even have an ambassador who's volunteering to teach the electric slide.
Oh, wow.
It's a
There
Doug
you go.
Labonte.
Line dancing.
Line dancing
Yeah, line
and
dancing.
electric slide. She's like, for those who don't know how, I am going to put this on and I'm going to teach.
There's some heritage there. The electric slide. That's funny.
Did they have electricity back then?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was the oil lamp slide. So that is, again, Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. right here at Mackey's Grill in the Sawmill Theater Complex. And then Saturday,
I want to
Yeah.
say one more thing about it.
Yeah.
This dance is also the kickoff to the rodeo.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rodeo
Oh,
committee
there you
is
go.
joining us in this venture. So it is a rodeo party, and it's a
rodeo.
yes, it
Rodeo.
is. And it is a Western Heritage and Film Festival, and we are standing shoulder to shoulder and giving it to the public. And there's lots of parking, lots of room, lots of fun.
There you go. So again, that's Friday, August 8th, 5 to 8 p.m. And then Saturday, right across the street here from the Sawmill Movie Theater Complex at Rim Country Barbecue is where the Film Festival luncheon will take place from 11:30 until 1:30 p.m. And you want to tell us a little bit about the luncheon, Jessie?
Well, I didn't have the opportunity to go last year,
Mm,
and I don't know much about Western, so I'm really excited
Yeah.
to participate this year. But Elizabeth has she knows
It was
very
such a
extensively
fun-
of the
it was a-
authors that are coming and.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, it was a very fun event last year, and it's intimate. And Bob Bosbell, as the artistic director, I can never figure out if he's the publisher, he's executive big time part owner of True West magazine, and he's an amazing illustrator and such a storyteller. He is getting an award this October from the Arizona Historical Society, a very prestigious one for being a history teller. He's joined by him, plus he's really funny.
Yes, he's a cracker.
And he's joined by his dear friend Stuart Rosebrook, whose father actually wrote the film Junior Bonner that Steve McQueen starred in. Stuart has written a book about that with his father, but he also is a professor, and he is the head of the museum. He's the director of Charlotte Hall Museum in Prescott, which is a really prestigious Western heritage museum. So between the two of them and their repartee is incredibly amusing. They'll do a book signing there. We have tickets available for that still. They're $100, but tell everybody about the bonus offer we're giving.
Oh, it's the 3 additional movies, right?
Correct.
From the package.
Right.
Yes. We're
You
doing
can-
3 additional, if you buy the $100 package,
Okay.
it's the luncheon, then the preview movie of Tombstone,
Yes.
and then we're also throwing in 3 additional movie tickets of their
Okay.
choice.
Right, so what you do is you bring your $100 ticket to the movie theater. There are tickets there you can choose from, and they'll mark you off, and you get 3 other bonus features.
Wow, so that's something to, I guess, explain is with the luncheon, you already will receive a ticket to Tombstone.
Correct.
Which is going to be viewed at, or played at 2 p.m. So right after the luncheon, you guys, everyone will walk over to the movie theater, and you get to watch the movie Tombstone, which is an amazing movie, great movie. But in addition to that now, there's a bonus where you get tickets to 3 other movies. And again, the movies that are going to be played from August 7th to the 10th, there's a complete list online, and you just have to search Western Heritage and Film Festival, and it'll take you to the Rim Country Artists website, and there's a page on that where you can see the complete schedule and other information. But on Thursday, the movies that'll be played are Stagecoach and Butch Cassidy. On Friday, it's Rio Bravo, then Junior Bonner, then Little Big Man. And then on Saturday, Tombstone, and then The Wild Bunch, and then Sunday, it wraps up with Silverado.
Correct.
So, also, just to be clear, the movie Tombstone on Saturday, that is part of that luncheon ticket. Can you go watch Tombstone without going to the luncheon, or will it be
Oh,
just
yes.
for, okay, so
The
even
tickets are at the box office.
okay, so even
But
if
they're
you,
limited because
Yeah.
of the luncheon.
oh yes, yeah, where the luncheon, and the luncheon tickets are limited as well. So how many luncheon tickets are going to be sold total?
80.
80. So there's only 80 tickets for luncheon and not 80 left because a lot have been purchased. So if you do want to purchase luncheon tickets, go to the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. And again, $100, and it gets you the luncheon along with the movie Tombstone and 3 additional movies.
And you're going to learn a lot about the filming of Tombstone and backstory on the story of Tombstone itself at the luncheon. So it's really educational and entertaining at the same time.
Yeah, great opportunity for Western history buffs, people that are really interested in, you know, the history of the West, and what better people to hear it from than Bob Bowes Bell and Stuart Rosebrook.
Right?
I mean, yeah, that's just an amazing opportunity, just a great opportunity. So that is cool. That's Saturday, again, August 9th, and then again, Sunday, August 10th is the August Doings from noon to 4 p.m. at Rim Country Museum. And this is a great family event. Really great family
Oh,
event.
yes.
Bring the kids out. And Green Valley Park, the Rim Country Museum, what a great venue. Because the kids can be running around, you can do museum tours that will be free that day.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have activities too. Make cornhusk dolls.
What?
Yes.
Cornhouse
Can
dolls.
decorate covered wagons. There's relay races, pony rides, chicken races,
Chicken races.
dummy roping.
An 1800s
Oh,
chuck
yes, we have
wagon.
a chuck wagon from 1881, the authentic real deal with an authentic real deal
Cookie.
rancher.
Cookie.
Yes, sir, and his wife
Yeah.
is making biscuits right there and serving them. But may I backtrack to
Heck yeah.
Noli's, to the Noli's event?
To the kickoff event,
The
that's
kickoff
Thursday, August 7th.
Right.
Yep.
It's going to be very, very special, and it's kind of part of the heart of what we're doing this for, is to acknowledge, like, in an artistic way, but in a very personal way, the stories of people and families that have been here for a long time.
Mhm.
And we're actually having some poems read by that Lonnie Klein himself wrote, and his first cousin is reading them.
Wow.
And I'm just so thrilled about that. And then Scott Flake of the Snowflake family is 5 generations ranchers, has 2 poems he'll be reading. Plus, it's an open mic where anybody can read one of their, well, there's many poems to pick from, because Gail Wade is a phenomenal poet, teaches at the middle school. He's our MC, and he selects a lot of really good poetry, so if you don't have a poem and you want to read, you can find one. Plus, we're honoring Buckshot Dot and her legend.
That's Buckshot
Dot, who will be unable to come, but Trouble in Paradise will be playing some of her songs and music, and Annie James has put some of Gail Wade's poems to music, and will be playing those. So there's a lot there. Plus, Noli's has a big venue for this, and it's at the same time it's intimate, and you can get great refreshment there as well. So we're very happy to have this as part of the festival. And I want to point out also about the Sunday Doings. We really want everyone to have an experience and have it be really tactile and inviting and memorable. And we have there, the Forest Service is having a cultural display about the forestry here. We're having a miner an actual miner, present-day miner, talking about the history of an exhibit where you can touch the stones and you can have an experience of have your water in a sluice and panning for it with him. The Tano Apache tribe, Jerry Johnson DeCola is having a cultural display from the tribe itself, which we're so happy about, because what a great connection, and such great people, and they give so much to our community. So the Apaches were here way before any settlers go. Frontier white people came. So, but what a history had to be remembered, and the different cultures to be remembered and appreciated, that has built what we have now in our present day wonderful community. So we're bridging past and present, trying to do that all over the place, so everyone feels more connected here to where they live.
Well, and I like how you brought out and how this is been put together to be an experience where there's a lot of activities, because I can see this creating a lot of wonderful memories for families. And that's what it's about, is festivals like this. Think back to when we were young, or our family members, parents, grandparents. It was all about festivals, community festivals. You'd have like an annual festival or different festivals where a community would come together, you know, and you're with your cousins, friends, you know, people that live maybe outskirts, and you come together, whether it was like a ranch rodeo, a street dance, you know, just whatever the event or festival was. It was about coming together and that experience, and, you know, doing different activities and just having a great time.
That is what the rodeo was for people 100 years ago. It was the gathering of the year, beside that and Christmas. And it was on Main Street where everything else was happening. So we're honoring that tradition, and we're working to build up the historic cultural Main District at the same time, because that's one of the focuses of our town now.
Yes.
And of RCA and of the Chamber of Commerce. And so we're all working together to continue this festival and grow it, so we have this lasting, ongoing tradition. And it is, a lot of it is to enhance the already fabulous world's oldest continuous rodeo.
Yes.
And the work of the Payson Pro Rodeo Committee gives so much to this community, and I don't think people even know how much they give from their proceeds back, which is in the spirit of the Chamber of Commerce and Room Country Artists. And it's a true nonprofit working with other nonprofits.
Yeah. So again, if you're just tuning in.
Tell us about Rodeo Cornhole, excuse me.
Yep, right after this. If you're just tuning in or just started listening, we are talking about this year's Western Heritage and Film Festival taking place August 7th through the 10th. And in the studio, we have Elizabeth Fowler with Room Country Artists, Miranda Meyer, the Economic Development Coordinator with the Town of Payson, and Jesse Storing with Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. So, yeah, one thing wanted to just, well, we'll talk about the cornhole. So there's Rodeo Cornhole as well, August 13th, so it's outside the Western Heritage and Film Festival, but at the Payson Event Center, and this is sponsored by Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. There is the cornhole competition, and it's a mixer as well, and also sponsored by Arizona Adventures, Johnny's, Midtown Pub and Patio, and the Payson Pro Rodeo Committee. So that is a great event, $120 per team, and then you can get the tickets through Eventbrite. So there's a nice QR code on there, you just boop boop, scan that and enter, and that includes the 2 players per team, and you get a drink. That was a lot of fun last year. Remember, I didn't get to participate, got out there late, but just a real fun time. And you can also be a spectator, $25 per person, and you get dinner and a drink, so you can go out there and be part of the event. So again, that's the Cornhole Tournament Rodeo Cornhole, August 13th from 5 to 9 p.m. out at the Payson Event Center. So you mentioned, yeah, with Main Street, one thing I noticed, and other people listening and watching might have noticed on Main Street, you have the nice banners now on the lamp poles. And that is recognizing Main Street as a cultural district.
Correct.
So can you talk about, just a little bit about what that means, it being recognized as a cultural district, and just some of the things the town is looking at or working on to, like Elizabeth said, just recognize the heritage of our community.
Yeah, so that is part of the beautification efforts too. So there's some really nice new landscaping all down Main Street. But the banners do represent our history, and being a historical district is important to the revitalization of Main Street. So that being deemed a historical district makes us eligible for a lot more grants and funding opportunities so that we can make improvements to Main Street. And it really is there to honor the history, be history focused, but also somewhat of an entertainment district as well.
And is that why I think I remember that's why cultural district was selected, because cultural, it combines historic with art, with entertainment. It kind of brings it all together, and it's about the culture.
Everybody's culture.
Everyone's culture. So, yeah, the culture of our community, of Rim Country.
Including mountain biking and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, so it's all of that, where in the past, maybe it's been looked at as, oh, we want this to be an historic district, or we only want it to be an arts district.
We want it alive.
Yeah, where the town has kind of with this said, hey, we're gonna recognize all of it.
Right.
And the culture. So yeah, that is really cool to see, and yeah, the beautification on Main Street has really gone well, and it looks great.
Yeah, we're working on a lot of things that we can't quite talk about publicly yet, but...
What? That's why I brought it up, because I'm trying to get it out of you, Miranda. I'm trying to get it out of you.
Is this
Good
recorded?
job. Yeah, hey, no, ignore those cameras right there. And wait, radio? No, I was just joking about that.
Yeah, we're making active efforts, and when I say we, I mean the chamber, the town, the Rim Country artists, all of our other nonprofits at really making Main Street a destination. But there's some business opportunities going on, public art opportunities, more beautification. So we're working with landowners on Main Street. So it's a community effort, and it's not just the town doing it, or not just the property owner. We're all working together to make it better, and you'll see little glimmers of that catching on as you drive down Main Street and really pay attention.
Yep, and that's what I want to point out, because right here at this table, we have the Rim Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, who you are also with.
I'm a board member now.
You're a board member now, okay.
She's still with him.
You're
Table.
He's my boss now.
They didn't let you completely leave.
No, they were never gonna let her leave.
And then with the town of Payson, Economic Development Coordinator, and then Rim Country Artists, which your organization, Elizabeth, and I don't want to say yours, but the organization you're a part of, has been so active with different events, collaborations with other organizations, and that's what's great to see, and that's what it's about. That's when you can really get things accomplished, is when groups are working together. And I think we're seeing that more now than ever. And it just is like a snowball effect where it's just building and building. And I think that's why you're able to get so many amazing sponsors.
Agreed.
For events like this, because they see the benefit, how it is impacting the community, and they want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I want to get, not just because I used to work there and because I'm on the board, but a shout out to the chamber, because I really do believe without the efforts that we've made, specifically with the nonprofit forum, that we would not be as lucky and gracious receivers of a lot of grant money and community money. I think they really put Payson on the map for that, and we're reaping the benefits.
I'd like to add to that, Miranda, because it's because of the nonprofit forum last year that the chamber hosted, and one of the speakers was the rodeo committee. That perked up RCA's ears to how can we support the rodeo, and that is how Craig Swartwood and brought the idea, and we all came to agree that yes, we need a festival that precedes the rodeo to build up rodeo week.
And you know, it isn't a new idea. It's something that has been talked about, maybe has happened in the past, because I remember rodeo week, just a lot of things going on, the jail going around town, and there were just a lot of different activities, and then they kind of went away. So things are, you know, different things have been brought back, but it is the cooperation and collaboration of different groups doing it together, because not one group can do it all.
Yeah,
that's
It's
so
just
true.
not possible. Just want to again thank and go through the sponsors, because they're such a big part of making this possible. So the Holbrook Pyle Foundation,
Yes.
the grant received from them, and then Tono Apache Tribe, the Shed Kings, Gila County, Central Arizona Association of Realtors, Calico Springs Studios out at Coles Ranch, and then Earnhardt's. Is that Earnhardt's?
Earnhardt.
The No Bull.
That's right.
MHA Foundation, True West Magazine, which Bob Bose Bell will be up at the luncheon to share, to talk, and that is Saturday, August 9th. Rim Country Museum, Roadrunner Rubbish, Axis Culture Group, the Territorial Troupe, which they're going to be a big part of the
They're
August
performing.
Doings.
They're performing a play at the Sunday Dunes.
There we go.
A 15-minute skit, and it's going to be funny.
Nice. Coles Ranch Stables, Christine Croak, Hilton Grand Vacations, which are the owners of Coles Ranch.
Correct.
And then the last one,
Is Bruce Everett.
Bruce Everett. There we go. So again, thank you to all the sponsors. And you have put out, and I just want to get in here, it's 8:30, but I have to talk about the chamber again, just promoting your calendar, Jesse, that you have on the website that has all of these different events. Just coming up here, I think these are all the beginning of August. August 9th, comedy night at the Payson Golf Club with 3 comedians, and I recognize, I think one of them, maybe 2, but they've had comedy nights out there before, and oh man, they've been really funny, the comedians that they have out there. Payson Senior Center, 2nd annual Muggy on Ice Dip, Freezing for a Reason, and that's going to be at their new building. So you get a chance to see the new building. I don't know if they'll be, doing a lot of tours or what they'll be doing, but again, it's at their new building right there on Longhorn and Tano, right on the corner.
Weren't you dipped last year?
No, I chickened out.
Oh.
I chickened out. It was so dang cold that day. Daniel Butters, that dude was.
Oh, it was Daniel, that's right.
Oh man, he even had an outfit. He had an outfit. He was in there. I mean, he was going for it. So no, I didn't. And then this is a big one.
This is big.
Yeah, Gila Community College. They're ribbon cutting, a chamber ribbon cutting on Tuesday, August 12th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. And that's just amazing. Them getting their accreditation. That is just amazing for our community, and just not only young people, but people of all ages that take courses out there and classes, the gym, just all of it. So
Huge.
great things going on. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much for coming on this morning and sharing, and thank you for all of the work, all of the effort, just everything that your different organizations are doing, and your involvement in all of it. And I know there's organizations, again, you mentioned Payson Pro Rodeo Committee, a big part of the Western Heritage and Film Festival. I mean, kickoff to the world's oldest continuous rodeo. So a big thank you to them, and just how much they contribute to the community, and also Tono Apache Tribe.
Yes.
Just amazing all they do for the community as well.
True.
So want to thank our sponsors, the Shed Kings, which also are a sponsor of the Western Film Heritage and Film Festival, for sponsoring our Community Spotlight program. And it's time to get back to the music now. And then we're going to have a message from the Shed Kings and also an update from the National Weather Service. So you guys have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
With this morning's KRIM, another forecast for Payson and surrounding areas.
I just had an idea.
Welcome to Shed Kings, offering 2 convenient locations in Star Valley and Overgard, Arizona.
Hey there, I'm Curtis. And I'm Anthony. And we're the Shed Kings, home of the rent-to-own, no credit check program.
We offer barns, sheds, garages, cabins, and steel buildings, all built to last. Proudly representing Graceland Portable Buildings, industry leaders for over 20 years. Need something larger? We also represent American Steel Buildings for unmatched durability and the best warranties in the business. Quality matters. If there was a better constructed building on the market, we would be selling it.
Shed Kings made it so easy. The quality's unbeatable. I loved it so much, I joined the team.
Enjoy enhanced floor and wall durability, optimized fasteners, and budget-friendly options. Choose from a wide variety of styles and colors to fit your needs. Graceland Portable Buildings has the highest customer quality ratings year after year.
So come see us in person and experience the Shed Kings difference, because we have the shed you've been looking for. If not, we can build it. Call or visit us to get started.